Abusha Thomas Partey, Yakoda Sore, I say the 5 charges I had out on the so try so could rape girls be. In fact, the yare hosem na bongo ideas anything Jonas abe reacted to sa rape charge near there to Thomas Partey.
Now, but Thomas Partey, man or the Nakoti and Casa Bruni and Abibinu, yes, say a ma. I report on the say we rape woman, inti, yes, a be sentence. Nti one may mass ma me betra America ma ye a me may mass me ko Ghana ni ba bia pietoi one e de mabaka to bi entu di asempa wasoma dwo akofo ado kodi ahyawofu play me omo de ne bai se wa broni de ne bai me nkodi obi ai e wo ka mi what is obi
Oye Ghana, one of our greatest and our best football exports e wo kromano PKAY Vibes African ye de bi am catch us here we know they sleep one and me we street in so Asantefo no wasem bi omo kan mo si history we American vibe near was history ni so ye paying for ye juicy saucy spicy 3-in-1 I see this way de obehia e ye nso hie ntimi ka se filo no ageme so se fila nti Yakoda Sore ya na me hu se among for breaking news say Thomas Partey after say Arsenal for failing some them omo be renew the contract no yes so try so yeah there o could repeat girls 5. This is not the first time omo dey charge be say to Partey so na ni nyira no eya nyame eyi ni film ba we die poly 5 nti e wo ho no me hu say bongo ideas aba x ne so abi post it so say as a black player avoid white ladies, avoid private meeting with girls. Even if she says yes, take a video record. Mostly, girls are set up to bankrupt you. What's the vibe now say? A local girl is safer. Sadio Mane knows. The system is against you. Guilty or not, Godspeed to Thomas Partey. Things would have been different if he had stuck with his Ghana girlfriend. Sano yede. Or Troye, we and some bongo ideas, ever Troye into real no, be a video and all say. In fact, in a raho course, Partey pa city oyede or the Ghana and minor, all ton Ghana minor, ewa bruchi, amana mai so in fact, it's a word of God. Thomas Partey player bia, in fact, Arsenal bobonas win yenema. Once Arsenal fans no, or Mora winter, but in a contract new way cry when your contract extension no. Na ya man for one say, hey, what's up? Then kwa na esi. Ana fofi anto ata ya di way enso abeto ne so nti bongo ideas obi soon kra ewo media ne so.
Charlie, today is the saddest day of my life. For real. Like for Thomas Partey. You know, Thomas Partey actually started playing football in Somania. He comes from a very poor family, from a very poor background. In fact, before he would travel to Spain to go play, his dad has to sell his properties and his belongings for him to travel to Spain. He went to Spain, he went to the academy, went to Atletico Madrid, played so well, and, you know, came to Arsenal in 2020. Came to Arsenal in 2020, within just 1 year, there was an allegation against him that, you know, he had gone to do something. In 2022, another allegation popped up. You know, it didn't stop coming. Then somehow, everything died down. But today, we are getting the news that there's 5 counts. I don't want to mention anything, but you guys, you know, 5 counts or whatever against Thomas Partey. It breaks my heart, bro. It breaks my heart first as an African who has witnessed how black players are rendered to nothing by, you know, ungrateful spouses who take them to court and, you know, try to bring them down in order. And also as a Ghanaian, because of what Thomas Partey embodies, right? Thomas Partey has been Ghana's best football export for the past years. In recent times, we've not had anybody as good as him, right? So if his career is coming to this end where Arsenal decided not to renew his contract, and right after that, every money he has made, he's going to actually waste it on lawyer and legal affairs, trying to, you know, redeem himself and all that. You know, we don't even know if he will be able to redeem himself or not. And even before he will redeem himself, he might have lost all his money and be rendered bankrupt. It really breaks my heart, bro. It really breaks my heart. I mean, I've picked up some lessons from it. And the first lesson is one, as a black player, avoid white ladies, bro. consistent. It has been proven that white ladies do not have the interest of black players at heart. You can ask Mendy, you can ask Yaya Toure, you can ask people who have had, experiences where they lost everything. Avoid personal meetings with girls as a footballer. Girls who come into your life come because it's not because they like you. They come because they know that footballers earn a lot of money and you are ready to spend on them and you are always convenient. It's not because they like you, bro. Even if she says yes, take a video record, bro. For this one, it applies to everybody. Consent is key. You can't play with consent, bro. Some girls will say yes and tomorrow they'll say something else. Verbal agreements, nobody is there. There's no supporting witness, right? So take a video record. Mostly girls are set up to bankrupt you. Footballers, celebs, and all that. Girls are always set up. They are always exposed to girls, so they feel like, oh, Emma Pemi, bro. Emma Pemi, bro. Usually they are set up to, bankrupt you. So these are valuable lessons we need to pick from this. A local girl is safer. Sadio Mane knows. Sadio Mane always goes back to Senegal to look for local girl to marry. Whether he has married 2, 3, 4, we don't really care. But he knows how to play it safe. He has been at Southampton, went to Liverpool, earned a lot of money. But he never, for once, focused on any white girl or any UK girl. Just always been going back to Arsenal to going back to Senegal to go look for a girl. It is safer. An African girl who loves you always hold your back. A Ghanaian girl who loves you always hold your back. But those people, I'm not trying to say that, but Charlie, the system is against you, guilty or not. As a celeb, as a footballer, the system will always be against you, whether I like it or not, because of the money you are making, because of the fame, because of the influence, because of how far you've come. So Thomas Partey must know that, the system will always be against him. And for me, I felt Thomas Partey should have stuck to his Ghanaian girlfriend, that lady. I think he had 2 or 3 girlfriends in Ghana. And, he decided to ditch all of them to go for UK girls. And now he has even married a UK girl and they have a child. But he actually had flings with a couple of UK girls. And these UK girls are the girls actually making those complaints, right? But I feel like, see, Ufie Peterio Nama be cow, bro. Most of these guys, when they get money and they get exposed, they feel like they don't need these Ghanaian girls or African girls. They ditch them, they move on. They don't even talk to them anymore. Like, the whole thing stops. Up to now, we don't even see any kind of support from any of the girls who were around him, even in Ghana. People like Naba, Sawami, we don't see them even supporting him in any way. He has been left to face his own troubles.
Kwabena Jonas nso aba na osehwe abroche ndi udu onom na so wenhu mra wo ho bekiro osimo amoka se mrofo white ladies na ose yeti kroma na samoajan yekofa ni krom Ghana ni otwi ni di John Mensa what vibe na say enti oso be ma de onya schedule level bi a ma ye hiafo adiane sana Twene Jonas ikon osi sikani de ba de emfa bi krada kose ma no omo ba adwen na omo dinam obede obebua pripra owi a yaje wajapade ama no
your friends a boy no friends dey me say me doctor beef penasem ti ofa ne number ma me a ono so dada ni hwehwe ne mu na nsem a wan fa ma me ayi Arsenal player na your friends Partey Thomas Partey any you see a man 3 charges rape rape mama ensa isi damage mre ye adwumanti na meka che on gan se Ghana for man na be go an na Twene Jonas influence dia brofo ma free na ko wie problem da bi mu nyina mo nye kwasea asem wajan no so ye player na yire ye Ghana ni okofa ni free Ghana ne ba wa beji ni fie wode ne court eye uye ya forget ma simple p de nya oba Thomas Partey man no de na court ye nka se broni ana bibini o ye se ma a report no se wa rape am nti ya se ye be sentence no nti wa meye maasi ma me betra America ma ye a me meye maasi me nkoro Ghana ni ba bia pieto yi ho ana de ma ba court bi nti wodi asempa wasomadwo akofo ado kodi ahyawofu plem yo mo ne ba se wa broni de ne ba me nkonkodi obi ai e wo ka mi wati so obi abetena ba bi e ka ma sem nti wa be di boy adepa no wo ya adepa obi a ebe de be ka asempa afa ho won Jomama kodi ansansan dali a okoye ne medical doctor by force and mguase a oje yi won se won mguase oje ye enti eye saa na de unya position ana uduru babu abraboma no forget masem Thomas Partey wo yere enti de ntina me kwa akodi ehwefo me twene Jonas me ne yere nso me nkodi obia onti adan na bibini de unya sika kakra ade se etwe broni betimi enya wi asisika nyina so no nkodi obia so entu he na se Ghana mra nya adwuma abrochire mra ya adwuma makache se mra na ka America mra kra de echi Trump kra ka ho echi obia broni bre wa abrochire nyina ne se ontimi bibini bre nyina so ontimi follow mra me ba abrochire every week bia me hu se echiche boys ni kogu prison ayede en ema na de omoko tina mba dina se ameka che se ema nya adepa da bia me nka wa meka che se ema nya adepa because omo no de wo ye ma no na ni nso enno akwase abi kura betra TikTok enno ba enna mikotua sika ekwaje bosia o me brao eye nkrata ma ni wie enno ba no obi di no landing outside landing na ho na TikTok na wusu na jimi eye sa na om nyina te odwan unim se odi sika ekomo ba wacha se no aboa na ma na brabo ayi ya owi a obegyawo eye simple nti oboa na ye wadwe se wo oboa wo ye papa achekeke nti unim se wontimi nye papa ncha fasikane koto nkonfem ana nkoko na kwenye wo kurase ebso beba mfa so because obronya tam dura obeto anya sika e better than say obedwene oba ho because enkowie ohwe de obeya ama ne bia nani nso tiria mecho ne yo enti ya ba wiase ya beto se adikanfo including gospel musicians fo nyina omo yire no mti omo abrabo asai waje ase ama o maka akire ya ka akire
sana ekozo street me na onkonkon sanye PKAY by South Africa ni de biam ka che se ha se ni enton komponi ada enti wada no ni wo street ni so ye paying for a juicy saucy spicy till we meet again on the flip side Charlie Macrow.